Hi everyone, go ahead and open Springfield College Merge Letter. There's a Word document letter and also a database, an Access database. So open both of those up. And what's going to happen is we're going to change this, what's called a boilerplate or a template letter, which is just one basic letter, and we're going to send this same letter to several recipients. And the recipient's information is in the database, so if you open it up, it's Access database. It looks like, well, there's nothing there. But under the tables group on the left-hand side, if you double-click SC Springfield College Merge Letter, you'll actually have quite a few people that will be receiving this letter. What you have are categories for the title, their first name, their last name, their address, city, state, zip code, and what degree that they are graduating with. So make sure you save this in a location where you can retrieve it shortly, and make sure you save it and exit. Make sure you save and exit. So the first thing we'll do is select Insert Date and Time, and then we'll choose Insert Date and Time, choose the third option, whatever the current date that you're working on this, and OK. And then we'll come down to the fourth, and if you want to see this, I'll choose the Show Hide Paragraph symbol. So if you were to press Enter 1, 2, 3, 4, you should be located right here. And that's where the addresses for the individual people receiving this letter would go. So to get that in there on all of these letters, you'll click Mailings, and we'll choose Start Mail Merge and choose Letters. So it didn't do anything, it just prepared it for the mass mailing. But before we go and get the recipient list, that database, notice that the area for the write and insert fields are grayed out right now. We'll go ahead and choose Select Recipients, use Existing List, go to where you saved your database, and we'll open that up. And go ahead and open. Now you can tell that you opened it correctly because now they've become highlighted. They're actually accessible. So this is where the address would go, so I'll click Address Block. And here's your sample, the very first recipient, and if you scroll through, you'll see who else will be receiving this letter. And you can go to the very end. There's 12 people receiving this letter. So the traditional way is to have their title, first name, and last name. But if you didn't want to have their title, you could select the one without the title or just their first name. But we'll go with the traditional. And then, again, if you took out their postal address, it wouldn't be there, or their first name, and so forth. So go ahead and click OK. Now, make sure you don't delete these little markers. Those are called chevrons, so leave that there. I'm going to press Enter once and then just move my down arrow once. This is where the greeting line would be, so I'll select greeting line. It's already set for dear, which is fine, but you could choose to or none, but I'll keep dear. And again, with how would you like the person addressed? Is it Mr. and Mrs.? Do you want no title? Do you want just their first name or their name abbreviated? But we'll go with the traditional. This really shouldn't be a comma, it should be a colon. And again, if you wanted to scroll through to see how they're appearing, you could go ahead and do that. Now go ahead and click OK. First paragraph's good. In this second paragraph, a couple things we're going to do. So click to the left of the second comma. And what we really want to do to this letter to make it more personalized is right in here. We would personally like to congratulate you and actually have their first name. So click the Insert Merge Field arrow and select first name. So everyone's first name would be in this position right here. And then in the last sentence of the second paragraph, you will receive your bachelor's degree in, and I'm in between the two, I'll go to Insert Merge Field, and the individual's particular degree will be placed right there. So let's look at this if we were to view it as one page. It's all at the top of the screen because that's the default setting to be at the top of the screen, but we would really want to balance it centered vertically in the middle of the paper. So click Page Out, choose Page Setup dialog box, make sure you click the Layout tab, and for the vertical alignment you want center, and OK. So it balances it in the middle. I'm just going to go back to 100%. Now, right now this is just page 1 of 1. And we're going to combine this one letter with all of those addresses. So choose Mailings, finish and merge, edit individual documents, all of them, and OK. And it changes from 1 to 12 pages. And if you scroll down, you'll see all of the names. Notice in the second paragraph, this particular person, Miss Sally May, congratulate you, Sally, and your degree is physical therapy. And if you're to scroll through all of them, they are all individualized. So save and submit this merged one. Thank you.